Well, good evening to all pro wrestling fans from all around the world of all shapes and sizes. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, for this episode, I will be previewing the final ROH pay-per-view of the year with ROH Final Battle 2024. I also want to, before I get to that, I want to talk about a few things as well. Talk about a little bit of Stardom, a little bit of Marigold, a little bit of Mercedes Mone. Yep. But yeah. Before we get started, I want to remind everybody to be sure to check out Game Beauty. Link is in the description for some awesome video game themed makeup and cosmetic products. You see something you like, want to make a purchase, don't forget to use that promo code BlitzBall_champ, all in caps, for 10% off of your order. So be sure to check that out. Okay, so couple of things going on with Stardom. Let's start there. Wanted to go there first. First off, excuse me. Wanted to elaborate that right around the corner we got the International Women's Cup qualifier matches for the Stardom side that are getting ready to go on December 20th and the 21st, with the finals, with the final Fatal 4-Way being on the 22nd, and the winner of that will move on to the Tokyo Dome at Wrestle Dynasty to compete in the International Women's Cup representing Stardom. Now, let's quickly go over the 4 qualifier matches. Okay? Let's start with this first one. Alright. You got Shuri representing God's Eye, Saya Ida representing Starkz, Rana Yagami representing God's Eye, and Fukigen Death representing Hate. To be honest with you, this is kind of an easy pick for me. I'm going to have to go with Shuri. I think she wins this match. But yeah, pretty simple pick for me. Alright. Let's go to the next one. Okay. We got Saki Kashima representing God's Eye versus Hanan, representing Starkz, versus Yuna Mizumori, representing Cosmic Angels, versus Momo Watanabe, representing Hate. Now this one's a little bit tougher. This one's a little bit tougher. Part of me could see Momo, Hanan, or Saki Kashima. But I think you're going to really want a good, solid finals Fatal 4-Way in Stardom. So I could see this probably going to Momo Watanabe. But honestly, I wouldn't mind if Saki Kashima or even Hanan won this match. But something tells me it's probably going to be Momo Watanabe. But should be good. Should be interesting. Now, those 2 matches will be on December 20th. Okay? Now, let's look at the other two Fatal 4-Way qualifiers that will happen on December 21st. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so we have Suzu Suzuki representing Neo Genesis versus Hina representing God's Eye versus Aya Sakura representing Cosmic Angels versus Konami representing Hate. Now with this one, I could definitely see it going to either Suzu or Konami. But I can't really see there being two members of Hate in that finals fatal four-way. So I originally narrowed it down between Suzu and Konami, but I think Suzu is going to end up winning. I think mainly because they're probably going to have one, like, from different factions represented in that finals in Stardom. So, and if I'm going Momo Watanabe, then it would only make sense for me to go with Suzu. Although, you know, if Konami won it, I wouldn't be mad. But yeah, I think Suzu Suzuki is a good pick for this one. All right, and the last one. Alrighty, we got Koguma representing Starkz versus Waka Tsukiyama representing Empress Nexus Venus versus Tomoka Inaba representing God's Eye versus Rina representing Hate. To be honest with you, my initial thought was Tomoka Inaba, but something kind of tells me that Koguma could pull this off. Something tells me that Koguma could pull this off. But I think it's going to come down between Koguma and Tomoka Inaba. I think one of those two. But if they really want to do it so that 4 different factions are represented in that finals, then I think Shuri, God's Eye, Momo Watanabe, Hate, Koguma, Starkz, and then wait, what was the other one? Oh my god. Suzu from Neo Genesis. So that's 4 different factions represented in this finals. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with that. That's my final answer. I'm gonna go with that. So Shuri, Momo Watanabe, Koguma, Suzu Suzuki. I just think if you want good representation of multiple different factions in that finals in Stardom, I think you got to go with that. Which means Shuri, Suzu, Momo, or Koguma would end up going to the Tokyo Dome for the International Women's Cup Finals. Because remember, we already got Willow Nightingale representing AEW. We got Athena representing ROH. We got, I believe it's Persephone representing CMLL. So we're just waiting for this one for Stardom. But like I said, we will find out come end of December 22nd, which is this weekend. So we'll know who will go on to the Tokyo Dome to compete at Wrestle Dynasty in the International Women's Cup Finals. Should be good. Should be good. I look forward to it. I will be there for that show. I will definitely be there. Another thing I wanted to mention, while I'm still on the Stardom train, is so found out something that may conflict with one of my pro wrestling show plans while I'm in Japan. So come to find out, there will be a New Japan / Stardom meet and greet scheduled for January 2nd at Haneda Airport, which is the airport I'll be flying into in December 28th. But yeah, Haneda Airport, they're doing a Pro Wrestling Festival meet and greet represented by New Japan Pro Wrestling and World Wondering Stardom. Doors open for that at 2:30 p.m. The show starts at 3 p.m., which is cutting it close to the end of the near the end of the All Japan show that I'm going to that morning, which starts at 11:30 a.m. So we'll see how long that lasts. And then the Big Japan show that I'm going to, or that I got a ticket for, that show starts at, let me pull it up. That show starts at 6:30 p.m., but doors for that open at 5:30. And the thing is, let's see. And I think what happens is, okay, so the ticket to get into the event is 5,000 yen, but the thing is, they're gonna open sales this weekend for the FC Stardom members first, and they're not gonna open sales for the general public until the December 26th. So I gotta wait a while. And apparently the admission will be in the order based on your serial number of your ticket. So it's really going to come down to if I can even score a ticket to this. I mean, I don't know if they're going to sell out by that time. Apparently the FC members, the FC Stardom members, have from December 20th to the 22nd. And then general sale is from December 26th to January 2nd. So, yeah. So hopefully, I don't know how quickly tickets will sell out in those first 2 days, but it's really going to depend on if I can score a ticket to this. But check out the meet and greet list. So, for New Japan Pro Wrestling, it's Hiroshi Tanahashi, Mr. Ace President. It's Yuji Nagata, who I've met before. I've met both of them before. The Stone Pitbull, Tomohiro Ishii. Taichi. And Great Khan. Okay? Now, here's the Stardom lineup. So, Wayne Gory. Of course, that's Hanan and Saya Ida from Starz. For Cosmic Angels, you got Tam Nakano, Natsupoi, and Saori Ano. For God's Eye, you have Saki Kashima and Shuri. For Empress Nexus Venus, you have Maika and Mina Shirakawa. For Neo Genesis, you got Starlight Kid and Mai Sarah. And for Hate, Momo Watanabe and Saya Kamatani. Now, the reason why this has really caught my attention is because, I mean, I've never met Hanan, Saya Ida, Natsupoi, Saori Ano, Saki Kashima, and Momo Watanabe. I've never met them. So I would love to take advantage of the opportunity to meet those 6 ladies. But like I said, it's really going to depend on if I can even score a ticket. But if it came down to it, being that the Big Japan wrestling show is, is a small show, that's a show I'd be willing to sacrifice for the sake of attending this. You know what I mean? So, we'll see what happens. But that's a pretty solid meet and greet for Stardom. Like, that's a pretty loaded list. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. And if it doesn't go well, hey, at least I have the Big Japan show to fall back to. So, hey, it is what it is. But I do hope, I'm really hoping that Stardom at Dream Queendom, just like last year, that they'll announce a Stardom US show again for 2025. So, we'll see. We shall see. Okay. So, wanted to talk a little bit of Marigold. So, just a little bit of Marigold. They will be having a press conference coming up tomorrow, 3 p.m. JST, which is about 3 hours from now. But it sounds like it's going to go over the full card for Marigold First Dream 2025, which I will be at, VIP, front row. So, definitely looking forward to that. And of course, they also will be doing the... they also got the Twin Star Cup tournament that's going to be starting in, I believe, in 2 days. But yeah, of course, the matchups. Yeah, December 20th, and it's a one-day tournament. It's a one-day tournament. Let me pull the matchups up. But yeah, it's a one-day tournament. Ah, here we go. All right, check it out. Okay. We got the team of Utami Hayashishita and Koki Amare taking on Miku Ano and Chika Goto. Ooh, that's actually a really good matchup there. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. Honestly, that one could go either way. I mean, Utami and Miku, that'll be quite a clash. And of course, Twin Tower partners going at it against each other once again with Koki and Chika Goto. Which, of course, we know that Chika Goto will be Koki Amare's first defense for the GHC Women's Championship. That'll be at First Dream. So, looking forward to that. So, this will be a nice little preview. And, honestly, perhaps Miku Ano and Gochika advance. You know? But I like all 4 of these ladies. Definitely like all 4 of these ladies. But like I said, I've been very high on Koki Amare. So, we'll see how it goes. Okay. Next up. Okay, we have the former Twin Star champions in Mirai Saku, which is Mai Sakurai and Mirai, And they'll be taking on the combination of Bozilla and Myla Grace. I mean, Bozilla is going to be getting a tag title shot at First Dream. So, I mean, does she necessarily need to win this tournament? We'll probably have to go with Mirai Zaku with this one. Because, Bozilla is going to be getting a tag title shot at First Dream. So, I'm not too concerned about this for her. But, we'll see what happens. Next up, we got Natsumi Shozuki and Misao Matsui taking on Nao Ishikawa and Rhea Seto. Kind of an easy pick for me. I gotta go with Natsumi and Misao. Yeah, easy pick for me. And then next up, which I'm still kind of surprised that she's going to compete. Like, I really think she should take some time off, but it is what it is. But we got Celine Flora, which is Victoria Yuzuki and Kizuna Tanaka, and they're going to be taking on the actual Twin Star Tag Team Champions and Chiaki and Nagisa Nozaki. I think this would be a good opportunity to put Celine Flora over. So, and like I said, they're the tag champs. They're the Twin Star tag champs, and Nagisa and Chiaki. So like I said, the most that I think is going to end up happening is whatever team wins this tournament is going to get the next shot at the tag titles after First Dream. That's my assumption. So, but I'm going Celine Flora to advance. But out of all of these teams, who do I think will win the tournament? To be honest, it would be really cool if Celine Flora won the tournament, but I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. I feel like the only legit tag teams in this tournament are Chiaki Nagisa, Celine Flora, Mirai Zaku. I think those are really the only legit teams. Although Utami and Koki have teamed up a lot lately, so probably have to put them on the list. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens with that. And like I said, that's a one-day tournament. But yeah, should be interesting. Should be really interesting. Marigold's got quite a lot to look forward to. I'm excited. I'm excited about what this finalized card for First Dream is going to be, since I'll be there for it. So I'm excited. Definitely very excited. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry about that. One thing I did want to mention, I wanted to talk a little bit more about Pro Wrestling Evolution, the rebranded Joshi Pro Wrestling promotion, now led by Suwama, who has declared war against Stardom. Yep. So, right now, let's see. Not only has Evolution declared war against Stardom, I mean, Suwama wants even to get the World of Stardom, Wonder of Stardom, and even the IWGP Women's Championships on Evolution wrestlers. So, we'll see what happens. Right now, they have 4, about to be 5. So it's Chi-Chi, Zones, Miyuna, Soy, and then a new rookie's going to debut, Chica, on January 29th. So that'll be their first show under the new name. Yeah, first show under the new name. And for those that haven't seen the logo, that's what it looks like. Pro Wrestling Evolution. With the big Evo blue, red, and white. But yeah, that's the new logo. So, not bad, not bad. But yeah, so yeah, Suwama's the new CEO starting in January. And it will also introduce its first singles championship. That's right, this promotion will be getting its first title, which is coming soon as far as the reveal. They didn't have a date, but it's coming soon. And the first show under the new name will be January 29th at Shinjuku Face. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see how Suwama does. But yeah, he's the CEO. But yeah, should be interesting to see how this goes. I wonder if Sonny is still a referee there. But I mean, you got Chi-Chi and Zones, which pretty much lead the pack. I mean, for obvious reasons. But yeah, we'll see how they do. You know, we'll see how they do. Looking forward to it. So, of course, it was mentioned. I know I talked about this in Misfits' recent podcast. But Spark Joshi is returning next year, WrestleMania week in Las Vegas. That's right. Starlight Kid has vacated the Spark World Championship. That's right. Even though she's only defended it one time, which was at the Spark Colors collab show. Of course, she defended it against Momoka Hanazono. And I was there. I was there earlier this year when Starlight Kid won that title. So, got a pretty big pop for it. But yeah, she's vacating it to concentrate on her pursuit of the white belt. But Chibi CB has confirmed they will do a show WrestleMania week. Details and ticket info coming soon. Now, with that being said, so looking at WrestleMania week, this is what we have so far. We got Defy Wrestling. We got DDT. We got TJPW. Of course, they're all part of the GCW, the collective. So that's 3. Marigold. They've already announced that they are going to do a show WrestleMania week. So Marigold. DPW, Deadlock Pro Wrestling, will be doing a show, which I don't know if they're doing a separate show or if they're doing a collab show with West Coast Pro and Prestige Wrestling, but they're going to be doing a show that same week. Okay. Of course, WrestleMania, NXT Stand and Deliver. WrestleCon. WrestleCon, they usually do a super show. WrestleMania week. So that's 8. I'm pretty sure maybe the thing is those have been confirmed. Those 8 have been confirmed. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a few more promotions represented as part of the collective. I'm sure they're probably going to do Progress. They're probably going to do some specialized collab show. I expect that they might do ROH Supercard of Honor in Vegas as well. Hopefully Stardom will do another show WrestleMania week just like they did earlier this year. So, I mean, yeah. I think there's a lot of potential for this, for 2025 WrestleMania week to be loaded, like loaded to the brim with plenty of pro wrestling. Should be good competition. It'll be interesting to see when they start putting the schedules out. You know what I mean? Once they start doing that, it'll be interesting to see how the schedules look. And then have to pretty much plan around that. But I've already booked my flight and hotel. I'll be there from April 14th to April 22nd, so I'll be there to check out stuff. Should be good. Should be really good. I definitely want, for sure, to at least do TJPW, probably Defy, DPW, and Spark. Those are 4, and Marigold. Those are 5 that I definitely want to do. Definitely want to do those. So, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's getting exciting. It's getting really exciting. Let's see. I thought I had something else. Best Bros of Mai Saruga, Balian Aki will be touring the U.S. this coming January. So all the promoters out there, reach out, book them. They're great. I've met them, love them. But yeah, reach out. Best Bros, Balian Aki, Mai Saruga from Choco Pro. U.S. tour in January. Book them. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and hop on in for the ROH Final Battle pay-per-view, which if you do have ROH Honor Club, you should be able to see it at no extra charge. So that's good. But yeah, let's get into the card for this. Let's do the preview for this. So, ROH Final Battle 2024 will take place at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York, New York on Friday, December 20th. So far, unless they add a bunch of pre-show matches, there's 7 matches on the card. So we're just going to go right on into them. And yeah, see what we're working with. Or actually, hold up. Oh, my mistake. Wrong venue. They're going to be at the Manhattan Center. I'm sorry. I need to change that. Manhattan Center in New York, New York. Okay. Now let's go in. All right. Singles match between QT Marshall and Jay Lethal. Well, I've never really been much of a fan of QT Marshall, so Jay Lethal gets my vote. I hope he wins. I hope he can pull it off. I mean, it's really been a while since Jay Lethal has really had some good booking. And he's a great wrestler. Great wrestler. I've met him, love him. But his booking has really taken a ginormous hit. So I would love to see Jay Lethal win, but something tells me QT Marshall's probably going to win, but we'll be pulling for Jay Lethal. Alrighty. Let's go to our next match. Here we go. Alright, one of our first title matches. The ROH Women's World Television Championship. As the champion, Red Velvet will defend against Leyla Hirsch. This one, I like both ladies, especially Leyla Hirsch. My thing is, I don't think Red Velvet has held that title long enough, personally. I honestly don't think she's held that title long enough. Let me see how long she's held that title. 146 days and only 2 defenses. Well, 2 defenses against the same person in Diamante. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Red Velvet retains. Because I think they need to get her some more defenses. I mean, I like legit Leyla Hirsch, but I think Red Velvet wins this. I think she retains. Alrighty. Let's go to the next match. This one should be really interesting. Check it out. We got ourselves a survival of the fittest match for the ROH World Television Championship. As we have the champion, Brian Cage, defending against Willie Mack, Mark Davis, Komander, AR Fox, and Blake Christian. Oh man, that's quite a lot of variety for this match. I like all 6 of these guys. I mean, I've met AR Fox, I've met Blake Christian. But yeah, all 6 of these guys are awesome. But I do think Brian Cage will retain. But you know what? Wouldn't mind seeing Blake Christian win. Or AR Fox. But I think the machine Brian Cage is going to win. I think this is kind of an easy pick. Alrighty. Let's go to our next match. So, the current ROH Pure Champion, Lee Moriarty, Tiger Style, will hold an open challenge. Will put his title on the line in an open challenge. Who will accept? Who will accept? First off, I want to say, I've been really happy that he finally won this title. Well deserved. And like I said, I like Lee Moriarty. I think he's awesome. Definitely like his style. And he's another one. Also, hasn't been the champ that long. 146 days. He does have 3 defenses under him. So far he's defended against Angelico, Preston Vance, and Matt Taven. You know what? I think a nice challenge for him. I think Katsuyori Shibata should accept the open challenge. I would love to see Lee Moriarty versus Katsuyori Shibata at Final Battle. I think that has potential to be an instant classic. And I'd say, why not? Put Lee Moriarty over him. I would love that. I would love that, personally. I think put Lee Moriarty over him. I think that'd be a big boost. Big boost for Lee Moriarty. So, not sure who's going to accept his challenge, but I think it would be cool. I definitely think it would be cool if Katsuyori Shibata accepted it. So, yeah. Should be awesome. Okay, let's move on to the next match. Here we go. So we got ourselves. Oh, I didn't even realize this had this was a special match type. So we got the ROH World Tag Team Championships to be defended in a Texas Bull Rope match. We got the champs, the Sons of Texas, which are Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara, defending against Vincent and Dutch of the Righteous. To be honest with you, I kind of want the Righteous to win, just to have these tag titles on a legit tag team, in all honesty. So, I'm going to be pulling for the Righteous, but something tells me the Sons of Texas will end up winning. So, we'll see what happens. Alrighty, let's go to our next match. Here we go. Alright, we have the ROH World Championship on the line. As the champion, Chris Jericho defends against Mack Cardona. To be honest with you, I'm not really that crazy invested in this match. I mean, not that I got anything against Mack Cardona, it's just, he's not one of my faves. So, I mean, I hope it ends up being a good match, but it's not really a match that I'm invested in. But Chris Jericho will probably retain. He'll probably retain to close out the year. But I won't be mad if Mack Cardona wins. So, we shall see. And then, what I recently found out that got confirmed to be the main event of Final Battle 2024 comes down to this. The ROH Women's World Championship, as the champion who has held this title for 2 years. Athena, who has been on a legendary reign, will defend against Space Jesus, Billie Starkz. To be honest with you, and we know that Athena has defeated Billie Starkz before in the past. She's defended the title against Billie Starkz before in the past. So, you know, this right here, not surprised that this is happening. As of now, Athena has been ROH Women's World Champion for 740 days. 740 days and 24 successful defenses. 24. So this Friday will be defense number 25. So we know, and the thing is, I just also realized this is the 1-year anniversary since Athena has defended this title against Billie Starkz. Because don't forget, she defended the title against Billie Starkz at Final Battle last year. Which was an excellent match. It almost went 30 minutes. So, to be honest with you, and we know that Billie Starkz, of course, she became the first ever ROH Women's World Television Champion. Didn't really have it that long. I mean, she actually lost it on the first defense, which was kind of a bummer. It would have been nice to see her have a run. But, to be honest with y'all, I think it's time. Athena has had a legendary reign. Longest reigning ROH champion. But I think it's time. I think it's time. So I am picking Billie Starkz to defeat Athena and become the new ROH Women's World Champion. I think it's time. I love Athena. I've met both of these ladies, by the way. I love Athena, but I think it's time. I think she's had the title long enough. She's had an incredible reign, a fighting champion. And it's kind of sad that she tends to get overlooked because of the fact that she's on ROH. But let's keep it real, y'all. She's a phenomenal wrestler, one of the best. And she's been a fighting champion. Like, let's keep it real. So, but I think this is where it ends. I'm going Billie Starkz to become the new ROH Women's World Champion. So, yeah. And we already know Athena is going to be going to the Tokyo Dome. Her first ever trip to Japan. Wrestling in Japan. So, I'm very happy for Athena and being able to wrestle in the Tokyo Dome. This is big. This is big for her. So, I love her for it. Like I said, I've met her before. She's awesome. Really, really cool. So, looking forward to it. I will be there for that match, too. So, should be good. But, yeah, that's your card for ROH Final Battle 2024. But, yeah, this Friday. I don't see any other big events for this weekend. But yeah, hopefully should be a good show. Hopefully should be a good show. But yeah, that's all that I have for this video. But yeah, don't forget to check out Game Beauty when you have the chance, and happy shopping. And let me know your thoughts on what was talked. Oh, I forgot one thing. I knew I was forgetting something. Mercedes Mone. Mercedes Mone. See, I knew I was forgetting something. Y'all want to hear a crazy stat about Mercedes Mone? Of course, you know she's the current TBS champion and current NJPW Strong Women's Champion. So far, we know she just defended the TBS Championship against Anna Jay earlier. So after that, did y'all know that so far, and this is according to Cage Match, Mercedes Mone has only had 15 matches this year, 2024. 15 total matches so far this year. Yeah. And here's another crazy stat. Mercedes has not had a non-title match or a non-tournament match since May of 2022. That's insane, y'all. And like I said, I know she had the injury. I know that happened and all, but still, like, after May of 2022, all of the matches she's had up to this point have either been tournament matches or title matches. That's crazy. Like, I guess it must be in her contract or something like that, but it's hard. I feel like it's really hard for her to stake claim that she's the best in the world. Like, you can't even get her in a regular match. Can't even get her in a regular match. It's like, come on now. How can you make that claim? You know, and I'm not saying, you know, I understand she's not that great of a wrestler. Although, like I said, I thought her match with Hazuki was great. She needs to get rid of that finisher. That money maker. She botches that way too much. But my thing is more so her attitude and arrogance. But it's like, it's just hard for me to deem her one of the best in the world, especially this year when she's only had 15 matches. She's only had 15 matches this year. So it's like, I'm just saying. Like, she hasn't even been in a normal match this year. I'm just saying. I mean, Will Ospreay has only had, like, what, 40 matches? But at least some of his matches were non-title, non-tournament matches. So it's like, come on now. You know, I don't have anything against Mercedes. You know, she's not one of my favorites or anything, but it's like, come on now. How can we really say she's one of the best when she barely wrestles and she only wrestles in title matches or tournament matches? I'm just saying. Something to think about. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm really done now. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube the Tube. My name is Jason Ingram. Hope y'all have a blessed evening. We'll see y'all in the next video and or live stream. Peace. Later.